Eritrea has long been a puzzle, fiercely proud, deeply suspicious, and largely closed to the world. For decades, its government chose radical self-reliance, turning the country into a fortress. But the world is changing, and so are the questions facing Eritrea. Is it time to open the gates? Can Eritrea engage globally without losing its unique spirit? The cost of isolation has been high, a stagnant economy and a scattered diaspora. Now, a new generation is coming of age, connected, ambitious, and eager for opportunity. Eritrea is a paradox, rich in history and culture, yet unseen by most of the world. Its untouched coastline and crumbling Art Deco architecture hint at untapped potential. The debate is no longer just political, it's about the nation's soul. Can Eritrea build bridges to the world without repeating the mistakes of the past? The journey from isolation to integration is a tightrope walk, requiring courage and vision. Eritrea must confront its past while embracing the possibilities of the future. The nation stands at a crossroads, grappling with its identity in a rapidly changing world. Will it remain a hermit kingdom or redefine its place on the global stage? The first steps toward change may already be underway, subtle but real. Eritrea's story begins with a hard-won independence after a brutal 30-year war. This struggle forged a national identity built on self-reliance and deep distrust of outsiders. The world watched, prioritizing its own interests, leaving Eritreans feeling betrayed. Former rebels built a state on suspicion and control, believing only they could protect their nation. The EPLF's wartime discipline became the foundation of governance, a single-party system valuing loyalty above all. Dissent was seen as a threat, not a difference of opinion. The border war with Ethiopia cemented this fortress mentality, justifying emergency rule and crushing opposition. Journalists and reformers were silenced. The constitution was shelved. National service, once for reconstruction, became indefinite forced labor, a life sentence for many youth. The line between party and nation blurred, and the state became everything. The system, meant to protect to suffocate its own people, Eritrea's most valuable resource, its youth, was hollowed out by endless sacrifice. The fortress built for survival became a cage, stifling ambition and freedom. The legacy of suspicion and control still shapes Eritrea's politics and society. The challenge now is to break free from this mentality without losing the unity it once provided. Eritrea must find a new narrative, one that balances security with openness. Only then can the nation move forward. Eritrea's self-reliant, state-controlled economy has led to stagnation and chronic shortages. Innovation and private enterprise are stifled. The government is the main employer and importer. While neighbors opened up, Eritrea's economy froze, and the promise of prosperity faded. Economic hardship has fueled a massive refugee crisis. Hundreds of thousands have fled. The nation is losing its doctors, engineers, artists, and future leaders to the diaspora. Remittances help families, but the absence of so many is a deep wound. Indefinite national service tears families apart and delays life's milestones. Hopelessness and disillusionment, especially among youth, are widespread. The social contract is broken. Endless sacrifice is demanded, but little is given in return. Eritrea's rich cultural heritage is muted by state control and censorship. Artists and writers face severe consequences for challenging the narrative. Fear and self-censorship have replaced the vibrant cultural scene of Asmara. The nation's creative and economic potential remains untapped, waiting for freedom to flourish. Eritrea stands still, longing for a chance to move forward. Eritrea's Red Sea coastline is a strategic asset, vital to global trade. For years, its isolation kept this potential dormant, but shifting geopolitics have renewed global interest in Eritrea. The 2018 peace agreement with Ethiopia ended decades of conflict and opened diplomatic doors. Eritrea is now seen as a potential partner in a volatile region. Major powers, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Russia, China, are vying for influence, building ports and bases. Eritrea's deep-water ports, Massawa and Assab, are prime real estate in this new, great game. The government is cautiously engaging, signaling a shift from total self-reliance. This brings opportunities for investment and legitimacy, but also risks entanglement in regional conflicts. The challenge is to leverage strategic relevance without becoming a pawn. Eritrea must attract investment and build partnerships while safeguarding sovereignty. Navigating this complex environment will define Eritrea's future. The nation's ability to balance opportunity and independence is now being tested. The world is watching Eritrea's next move. Signs of economic change are emerging in Eritrea. The government quietly acknowledges that total self-reliance is unsustainable. After the peace deal with Ethiopia, a brief border opening showed the benefits of trade and cooperation. Mining is a bright spot. Joint ventures like the Bisha mine have brought in revenue and foreign investment. The government is cautiously expanding this model, seeking new exploration and investment. Tourism holds promise. Eritrea's coastline, islands, and Asmara's architecture are untapped treasures. Opening up could create jobs and stimulate local economies, but requires infrastructure and investment. Decades of state control have created resistance to change, but economic pressures are mounting. The government must find new ways to generate revenue and create jobs for its youth. Small steps in mining and tourism may signal a larger transformation ahead. The path to reform is long and challenging, but the potential is real. Eritrea stands at the threshold of economic renewal, if it chooses to embrace it. The whispers of change could become a roar with the right vision and leadership. The future depends on turning potential into progress. Eritrea's greatest asset is its youth, a generation born after the war, shaped by hardship but connected to the world. They dream of education, careers, and freedom. Basic rights denied by the current system. Frustration drives many to leave, but those who stay are determined to build a better future. A new civic spirit is emerging, often outside state structures. In the diaspora, young Eritreans organize, debate, and advocate for change, connecting with peers at home via social media. Inside Eritrea, this spirit shows in small acts of entrepreneurship, art, and hope. The government faces a choice: continue to see youth as a threat, or embrace them as partners in nation building. Reforming national service, opening the economy, and allowing greater freedom are essential steps. The youth aren't seeking revolution, they want a stake in their country's future. Harnessing their energy is key to unlocking Eritrea's potential. Giving youth a voice ensures stability and prosperity for all. The future of Eritrea depends on empowering its next generation. Change is possible, if the nation chooses to trust its youth. The time for a new social contract is now. Eritrea's path to openness is blocked by deep-rooted obstacles. Political power is centralized, dissent is suppressed, and elites resist change. True reform means decentralizing power, implementing the constitution, and opening politics. Decades of authoritarian rule have eroded trust and fostered fear. Overcoming this requires more than policy. It demands a cultural shift. The government must build trust, release political prisoners, allow a free press, and guarantee civil liberties. Years of state control have weakened civil society and independent institutions. Rebuilding civic infrastructure will take time, training, and support. The diaspora and international community can help provide expertise and funding. Managing public expectations is crucial. Change must be real and visible. The transition to openness is delicate, requiring careful planning and broad benefits. Eritrea must balance gradual reform with the urgent hopes of its people. The stakes are high, but so is the potential for transformation. Imagine Eritrea as a hub of regional trade, its ports bustling and its economy thriving. Modern agriculture and open markets could make Eritrea an engine for the Horn of Africa. The diaspora, once exiled, could return as investors, doctors, and entrepreneurs. Their skills and networks would help rebuild healthcare, education, and business. A brain gain could reverse years of loss and inject new life into the country. Cultural freedom would spark a renaissance. Artists, musicians, and writers sharing Eritrea's story with the world. Asmara's architecture could attract tourists and scholars, celebrating national pride through creativity. This vision is not fantasy, it's grounded in Eritrea's real potential. Openness doesn't mean surrendering identity, it means expressing it confidently on the world stage. Eritrea can be strong, proud, and open, embracing change while honoring its roots. The path is challenging, but the rewards are immense. Eritrea's future can be defined by connection, not isolation. Eritrea stands at a pivotal moment. Isolation preserved sovereignty, but at a steep cost to its people and economy. The fortress built for protection has become a prison for a new generation's dreams. The world has changed. Old justifications for seclusion are fading. Eritrea must redefine self-reliance for the 21st century, engaging the world on its own terms. True independence means building an economy, society, and politics that serve the people. Eritrea's assets, strategic location, resources, diaspora, and youth are the foundation for prosperity. The challenge is to create conditions for this potential to flourish. Leadership must embrace reform, trust its people, and see openness as opportunity. The story of Eritrea's future will be one of connection, youth to opportunity, diaspora to homeland, economy to the world. This is not surrender, but the fulfillment of Eritrea's promise. The key to a brighter future is finally turning the door open.